Hello, everyone. Hey, I am just noticing that my signal here is not that great. So hang on with me while I switch my network over to my Ethernet. I'll probably freeze for a minute. So hang on, I'll be right back. All right, let's see. Okay, I think that's better. That should work better. I noticed my signal wasn't very good. So, welcome to Wednesday here at Mega Selling Artist Live. I am not on at my usual time, so thank you for anyone who's been able to join me today. I appreciate you being here every Wednesday. I get to share all kinds of sales and marketing secrets with you and insider secrets that are going to help you grow your business so that you can sell more of whatever it is for you. For us, for myself, we're artists. So we're about being mega selling artists. And the bottom line is what we're going to talk about today. To be mega selling artists, we really need to be able to attract and have more customers to sell to. So today's topic is 3 secrets to finding and attracting more leads. Yes, amen. That's what we're going to be doing. Because the bottom line is that to become a mega selling artist, to get where we want to go, we really need to have a lot of customers to sell to. And the other side of that, which we aren't going to get into today as much, but we need to be selling at price points that show the value, that reflect the value of our art. But in order to even do that, let's say we sell at 3,000, 5,000, 500, whatever it is you sell at, we need to keep bringing new people into our world, right? Into our bubble so that we have more customers and prospective leads to sell to. So I want to talk about the fact today that you guys are all action takers already. If you are here, you are in the process of changing your business already. You are in it to win it, as what I like to say. So if you're here, I want you to put hashtag win it. Win it. You're already winning by being here. All right. So, hey, say hi from wherever you are joining us in the world. I know that we have people right now. I'm on, but you're asleep. So say hi. And if you're not here live, which I understand because I'm not on at my regular time, go ahead and hit hashtag replay. When you say hi, say hashtag replay. So I know that you were able to jump in and enjoy this. And I also, of course, love the hearts and likes. And your comments are wonderful, being that I always like to know what you have to say about what it is I'm offering and sharing with you, because the more I know about what you need, the easier it is I can give you what you need, right? That's what we're about here. So I'm Shawna St. James. I'm a neuromarketing and sales psychology expert, where every week I get to jump in here and I get to share insider secrets with you. These are marketing and advertising secrets that even the big boys, right? The big boys use. And there's no reason why we cannot adapt them and use them to empower our businesses so that we can reach our goals. The truth is that even if you went to art school, these are things that aren't necessarily, they don't teach you in art school. It's just like, um, my former life, my former life, I'll just say that I was married to a husband. My husband was in medicine. The thing that they don't teach you when you go through all the years of training to be a physician, we're talking over 10 years of training. It was actually 12 by the time it was all said and done. They don't teach you the things that you need to do to be able to manage money and market yourself if you're running your own clinic, all of those kinds of things. And that's exactly what happens to you if you have training in art. If you don't, and you're like myself, I was in the business without having any education in marketing. My experience was in sales and psychology, right? The sales part came through experience, over 30 years of experience in all actuality. So what I love to do is making sure that I can help you make selling easier, and it's a win-win for everyone. You win, your customer wins, It's a good thing. Sales is a good thing. We want to make sure that we are doing it the right way, right? We don't want to be manipulative. We don't want to be slimy. We don't want to be too pushy. There's all these things we don't want to do, but I really want us to focus on what we do want to do. That's actually a better take and reframe on sales. All right, you're here. You are dedicated to your craft, right? You have a great product. You are committed to sharing it with the world. Oh, I love that. What we have, what we do as artists, it can change the world. And you are in the process of getting closer to your dream, right? And you want more for your business. I think we all want more for our business. And I love that. Whatever that is for you, whatever that more is for you, I want that for you too. Oh my gosh, I want that for you. And if you're not there yet, and I get it, most of us aren't. If you're not there yet, it's because something's missing. Maybe you already have a website, right? Or maybe you don't. Maybe you've already taken business courses, you've already taken programs. Maybe you've been a long time pro at this. Maybe you've been creating art for 15, 20 years, and you're just now getting to the point where you're ready to go into business and sell it. Or maybe not. Maybe you're a brand new to this business. Whatever it is, wherever you're at, neuromarketing and sales psychology are going to be game changers for getting your business. So, kudos to you for realizing that you need something else, that something has to change for you to get to that goal, to the summit, right? I always talk about your backpack and we're climbing up the summit to create the life that you love. You need to do something different. And that's why you're here. And that's why I'm here. So I'll tell you a little story about how that all happened. Kind of we called it the earned it or learned it story in the biz, right? And this is why I'm sharing these 3 secrets with you today, because these were game changers. So personally for me, I had done everything else. I had to write down all the stuff here so I can remember. I had my gorgeous website. It was shoppable. It was an e-commerce website. It wasn't just this website that looked beautiful. It was actually functional. You could shop on it. The kind that every artist wants, right? I spent a lot of money on it, had that going. I was doing shows all over the country, and I had art in galleries in Kansas City and Dallas and a few other places, also up in the Chicago area, which was fabulous. But, nevertheless, paying the gallery rates, right? Those gallery commission rates. And I was methodically building my sales presence and my social media presence online. I was growing my social media following systematically and really being disciplined about it. And I was also using sales systems. So I didn't have, people just showing up on my social media and hitting, I had systems to really sell to people, but I wasn't selling as much as I wanted, and I was not meeting my sales goals. And this went on for years. This was not a little temporary blip. This was something that went on for years. And it was also, as a mom, as a single mom of 3 kids, teenagers, running around doing all the things that we had to do, trying to balance life and a business, I wasn't meeting my sales goals. And I had no problems. I still have no problems. I'm sure you can tell. I love talking to people, especially one-on-one. I wasn't having problems connecting with people. I could connect with people, but what I couldn't do was just close the sale. They just kept slipping through my fingers, just consistently not being able to really convert. And when I did, I was really selling my products at lower prices than I should have. So that was that. It didn't make me feel as empowered when I did make a sale because I knew I had compromised to make that sale. So how many of you have ever experienced any of those things? I know I'm not the only one. I talk to thousands of artists every week, and I hear all the places that they are getting stuck and what they're struggling with. And those are all, they're the same things. We all struggle with the same things in our business, maybe a little different in some ways, but it's what happens. So the other part of the story is I had always been in sales and I had never had problems selling. I sold hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of products for other people. At one point, I was selling other people's art. I was selling software for this software just the program. I don't even know what they're called. The software developer, right? So I was selling software for them. I also was in a really cute small boutique shop in Northwest Portland. If you know anything about the Northwest District in Portland, it's kind of the hot snobby area to shop in. Now there are a lot more districts, but when I was there, it was really the one and only hot district to shop in. And people would come in and spend $2,000, $3,000 on linens, like bed linens and sheet sets. And I've also sold interior design packages and services. So I've sold a lot of big dollar products. That wasn't the problem. I've also sold coaching programs for 5 figures. But what was really the problem is I wasn't understanding how to communicate with my people who liked my art. So I wasn't able to sell my own product. I knew that something was missing. And now it seems all really obvious to me, but at the time it wasn't that obvious. So here's the thing. Who knows what was missing based on what I talked about before? Yes, I needed customers. Not only that, but I needed a lot of customers. We can't sell to this little tiny bubble of our families and friends. We need more people to sell to. The fact is, the numbers around selling, it really is a numbers game. And I can give you all the details and research on how they've figured out those numbers and conversion rates and yada, yada. But the truth is, we need more people who love us and love our art, who want to buy from us, which means we need more leads. So, in order to do that, I was missing the major part of my sales system, and that had all the other stuff. I was missing the neuromarketing and sales psychology in my messaging. So, I wasn't able to attract people to me, and I wasn't able to close those sales once they were in my world, right? Which is why I'm doing what we're doing now. Because once I figured it out, I knew I had to share it. And so that's why I'm here with you. So let's dig in to those three secrets that I want to share for you for attracting and finding more leads. We all need them, right? First of all, you need to know your customer. You need to know your customer inside and out. We're not just talking about the demographics here. We're not talking about maybe where they live or how much money they make or whether they own a house or they don't own a house or how old they are. Those are all things that are important. But what's even more powerful is when we know how our customers think, how they think and what they think about. What motivates them? Not necessarily what just motivates them to buy, but what is their big motivator in life? What motivates them in life? Because when we know that about our customer, then we can communicate better with them and more effectively. We're going to reach them just because they're actually going to hear us, because we're having a conversation and we're putting out messaging that really aligns with who they are and what they're out there looking for in the world. You're going to know what bothers them, what keeps them up at night is one of the phrases that we all know and love. But really know deep down inside, what are they afraid of? What do they love? What are their hobbies? Where do they love to hang out? What do they like? What do they think they want to represent in the world? How do they show up in the world? Because all those things are going to matter. The second thing, number 2, is you have to show up with consistency. Consistency is the best way to consistently find more people. You can't be hit and miss. You can't show up, 1 week and then you're out for a month and you show up again on that platform, right? Whether it's in your social media. So maybe you have YouTube, maybe it's a blog, maybe you're on Facebook doing lives. Wherever it is you show up, wherever it is that you've chosen to be in your sales system, you have to show up consistently and regularly. They have to know they can depend on you. And the more you're out there, hey, hello, Facebook user. And the more you're out there, the easier it is. And you put them into your selling system, and then you get to consistently message to them, right? But as far as getting more people, we have to be out there consistently. And then we got to be able to direct our traffic, all those people that we're out there consistently messaging to because we know who we want as our customer and we're out there and we're sending that. We also have to be able to direct them, which means we have to have really good CTAs, call to actions. We have to give them directions. We can't just be out there talking about, oh, yada, 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 I do this, I do that, da, da, da. We have to give them a call to action. Tell them what you want from them. When we can do that effectively, whether it's making offers, whether it's inviting them to, be part of a virtual selling event, or maybe you're inviting them to an in-person event. When we can do that really effectively, we're going to be able to attract more people into our world. And it's different for every artist. A lot of people tell me, post daily on Facebook. Oh, 2 to 3 times a day. Oh, you are a powerhouse. Love it, Ira. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you for telling me because I didn't have your name in there. Those things are powerhouse. We need to make sure that when we're doing that, love that you're consistent. We need to make sure that we are saying the right things to be able to motivate people to engage with us, to be able to motivate them to want to buy from us. And there are different ways of doing that. And depending on what you offer and who your customer is, we really customize that. That's not a general one size fits all type message. That will be unique to you and what you offer and your customer. All right. So here's one of the things, one of my clients, I know, here's how I know this works, right? One of my clients completely transformed her business by applying these 3 secrets. She went from selling 0 to, in less than 8 weeks, having over 500 people. Literally started her social media from 0, had over 500 people in her social media world, and sold and made over $5,000 in one weekend because she figured out who her customer was. She got the messaging right and she gave them a call to action. Super powerful things for finding new leads, and not only that, but converting them to sales. So if you're not really completely clear on how to do those 3 things for you, for yourself and your business, that is okay. I get it because I was there. I had to figure it out myself, but I can give you a solution. I can give you a solution actually that will help you grow that audience and be able to convert sales in less than 90 days. Less than 90 days, in less than 10 hours per week. I can help you with that. If that is something that you would like to know more about, if that's interesting to you and you're like, I'd really want to know what she's talking about, just type me. Just say, hey, me. Or, most of y'all are friends with me in Messenger. So you can always reach out and say, hey, Shawna, I want to talk to you more about what you were talking about in your live. And I'll reach out to you and we'll connect. I'll jump on a call with you free of charge. It's not something you have to pay for. And I can share what I have to offer you. All right, I'm going to let you go for this week. Thank you all for hanging out with me here. And I appreciate that you gave me the grace because, like I said, I wasn't here at 10 this morning. So I hope you have a fantastic week. And, we have some new goodies. We have some new goodies coming up for the trivia. When we have trivia, I think trivia is next Thursday. So I can't wait to show you all the new goodies that we have to offer you. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.